All right, so this is part 2 of my SmackDown review because there was something that I didn't include in my review, and I kind of did it on purpose because I feel like it was so somber and so serious, it deserved its own kind of moment, and there's only so much I can fit into 10 minutes usually, which is that was the Kevin Owens and Randy Orton segment. So Kevin comes out to say that for the last 4 months he's been dealing with neck injuries and that he has to have surgery. Now, anyone who knows neck injuries, I hate to say, are like common in pro wrestling. It's just because of how they take bumps and the wear and tear on their bodies truly they go through. But this was a very, very sad moment. Sad for Kevin. Kevin just, I believe, re-signed a contract. They were really like he had momentum. The storyline was amazing. They were building, and to have something like this, take him out, something that is very serious and needs to be taken care of. And then of course we also realize that Randy Orton does not have a match now at WrestleMania, which seems crazy, right? It seems crazy to think that Randy Orton does not have a match at WrestleMania. But this stuff happens, and I think this is the part of wrestling that, like everyone who likes to say, it's fake, like real injuries happen and real people get hurt, and this is their livelihood, and this is what they do for a living. And so to see such momentum just stalled so quickly due to an injury, it's really sad. I hope Kevin gets well soon. I hope his surgery is very successful. And we also know that not all the time surgeries are successful, right? Like people end up not being able to come back. Big E actually did not have the surgery, but many of you know Big E's neck has never really healed correctly. That's why he's never come back to wrestling. That's why they have him on commentary. That's why when New Day broke up, they didn't actually have him take a bump because I don't think he can right now. He's not cleared. So, yeah, I hope Kevin gets well soon. I didn't want to include this because I feel like there were so many high points of that night. I feel like this really deserved its own moment because it is a big deal. And I hope he gets better soon. And I hope they figure out something to do with Randy Orton for WrestleMania.